We've now arrived in Foxton. We are in the right carriages now.
This is Foxton. This train is the service to London King's Cross, calling at Sheppereth, Meldred, Royston, Ashwell and Morden, Baldock, Letchworth, Hitchin, Stevenage, Nebworth, Welwyn North, Welwyn Garden City, Hatfield, Potters Bar, Finsbury Park, and London King's Cross. The next station is Sheppereth.
So yeah, having to get in the front two or front four carriages, we struggled a bit because one of the doors wouldn't work, so luckily a passenger owned it for us. This is Foxton. Never been here before, worth checking out I think. Looks like it's a small village.
Welcome aboard this service to London King's Cross.
Well, that was quick. We've arrived at Sheppereth. You okay doing it?
This is Sheppereth. This train is the service to London King's Cross, calling at Meldred, Royston, Ashwell and Morden, Baldock, Letchworth, Hitchin, Stevenage, Nebworth, Welwyn North, Welwyn Garden City, Hatfield, Potters Bar, Finsbury Park, and London King's Cross.
You okay doing it?
This is Sheppereth. This train is the service to London King's Cross, calling at Meldred, Royston.
So this is our story here. We had to literally, of course, get in the front four coaches. This distracts me a little bit, but yeah.
The next station is Meldred.
Meldred is the next
wishing to meet the train at the next
station.
Please note that you can only alight from the front four coaches, as this station has a short platform.
Most stations have a short platform, so therefore, of course.
Number 4 of 8.
So that means, of course, because the train is 8 coaches long, it won't actually fit on the short platform. So it's quite extraordinary, to say the least. It's quite a nice little run. So we thought we'd showcase a little bit of the train running and of course where we're heading to, which is Hitchin, and then we've got to literally get onto the other side, and I don't know what platform it is, but of course it's definitely, we've got to head up towards Huntingdon, where we've got to go for our maybe live and video at the same time. But yeah, we can't do two things at once, but we'll have to do one and then the other, or the other way around, I don't know.
Baldock, Letchworth, Hitchin, Stevenage, Nebworth, Welwyn North, Welwyn Garden City, Hatfield, Potters Bar, Finsbury Park, and London King's Cross. The next station is Royston.
Never been to Royston in my life, so it'd be nice to check it out actually, even if you stop by there. Well, some stations don't actually have coffee shops. Some do, some don't. I don't know if Hitchin will have one, but maybe Huntingdon will. I don't know. This is coming into Royston now. Never been there. I believe there's a spoons there. At some point we might check it out. So that's how long it takes to get to Royston. Obviously this is edited, but you know, it doesn't take generally seen it. Look at the graffiti on that. Amazing. I don't know which side you'd have to go towards the town, because it's quite a new area for me. Royston looks quite a posh area actually. It's probably on the other side of the town here. It's definitely Royston here. You can see by the signs there. Royston. Julie keeps burping. Something wrong with you today. You either burping or coffee? Julian burp. That's what the old meters say. Amazing stuff. There we go. Royston it is. That's the car park. Obviously, this probably is the way you probably would go down to the town. I'll have to check the Google map to be fair, because I don't know the area very much. You'd have to get out here though. There's one station I've missed out here, which is that something like this, which will come up on the screen in a minute. It's because I didn't switch the camera on in time. Next station will be Bulldog. Do you remember what it was called? Or something? The station before this. Ashwell and Morden. Morden. Yeah. We're on our way to Bulldog now. I remember there used to be someone at the church called that with a surname.
North, Welwyn Garden City, Hatfield, Potter's Bar, Finsbury Park, and London King's Cross. The next station is Letchworth.
This is Letchworth. What we see over here. Not a great deal on that side, but of course on this side you might see a bit more. Letchworth Garden City. Wow. Amazing place to go and explore, no doubt. It's a bigger station, you can see. No coffee shop. No coffee shop. Our next stop is Hitchin, so of course we'll have to film that when we get off, okay? Or when we get nearby, okay?
The next station is Hitchin.
We're itching to get to Hitchin. See, there's a track somewhere down there. Quite rapidly here, so yeah, look at that sunset, it's beautiful. Make the most of that. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? I'm not going to glare into the sun too long, I'll let the camera do that.
We are now approaching Hitchin. If you see anything suspicious, please report it to a member of staff or the police.
Right side. Yeah, this side.
Huntingdon way.
We'll work that out in a minute. Fairly big for what I can see of it. It just literally got off of it now. Is there a coffee place? Probably over there. underneath here. There's a lift up here. Subway. Doors opening. Lift going up. Doors closing. Was it this one? Quite a fast train. Yeah, it says on here, I think.
Yeah, 3 point.
Yeah. It's got to come from this end.
We're the same end.
Well, we've just arrived in Huntingdon here at the train station, which is back in that direction here. Julian's lost because he doesn't know the area much as I do. But yeah, we came across this area behind us. We've discovered something. If anyone can tell us in the comments what this is, it's probably a Huntingdon. We've literally never seen that. And of course you've got the sunset behind it. Look how busy the traffic is in this area here. So we thought we'd do a video here. Not sure if we have time to do a live today, but of course we are walking towards the spoons of Huntingdon. We are in the right direction. And if you don't know Huntingdon, then it's easy to get lost if you don't know any particular area of Huntingdon in particular. We're in Huntingdonshire, and we do hope you like the videos that you do see. And we're not far or too much distance away from the spoons now. You'll probably see it in a little bit here. Well, I told you we will find the spoons wherever possible that we go, and we found it here. Sanford's house here. It is an amazing looking building. Someone's going to rush in and discover it, because it's also a hotel. We'll see it in a little bit. And this is just the beginning of Huntingdon, and we may explore a bit of the town later on. But of course, are you wanting something to eat first? Yeah? Should we try it? You want something to eat first? Yeah, should we try it? Yeah. He wants to try something, so yeah, if you didn't hear that, of course we've got horrific noise from the cars in that direction. I do know, of course, just round the corner, that away, is the bus station for Huntingdon if you wanted to get to A or B, I'm not quite sure, I think it's mainly B, isn't it? A or B or something like that, the busway and that kind of thing. It goes out to the town and then onto the busway through St Ives that way, and then eventually ending up in Cambridge. You can see how festive Huntingdon is by the lights from here. So let's go and have something to eat, because I think June's desperate. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at Sanford House in Huntingdon. So why not have a look around whilst we're here? First of all, I can tell you there is a garden out here. I don't know if you can see it very well. It looks fantastic. Just imagine what it would look like in the summer. You've got your sofas here. we leave the Sanford house behind here. That's the main Wetherspoons, which we've just literally come out of this sort of time of day here. Okay, are you ready to have a little bit of a wander for the first time down here? Just a short version. You can see, of course, part of the springs here. Obviously that's probably one entry that you can go into, one sort of way you can get into the Sanford house, which is on that sign there. To the right, as I said earlier, is the way you would go to the bus station. Just to let everyone know where we are at George Street here in Huntingdon. The other side of the Sanford house, which is also a hotel. You can book online and that kind of thing. And it kind of like looks like if you look at it, looks like a town hall of some kind. I believe, of course, the market is that way. Well, it took us 5 hours to get across here, as you can see. And we're just walking down this route here. Now, of course, I believe this goes towards the town here. We'll check that out and show you a bit of the festive area there before we head back on our train, because that's where we are going to head towards this way. And we've got to go past the Sanford house, Wetherspoons, or the Spoons if you like, and go towards that way and towards the bridge, and doing so safely as well. What did you just say there?
I just said follow us.
Okay, thank you very much. I wondered what you just said then. Looks festive at this time of year. We have just turned a right here, which we're going to have a little bit of a wander down there, then come back. This is All Saints Church of Huntingdon. I said that right, Huntington.
Yeah.
No, not Huntington, it's Huntingdon. All Saints Church of Huntingdon. There you go, Sunday worship for Julian there. Isn't that great? So, yeah. This is what's the Diocese of Ely?
This is.
Is it? Yeah. We've been to Ely. Look how festive it is down here. I've got to say how magnificent this church looks from this side, and you can see it lit up. It looks fantastic, doesn't it? And I can tell you, my hand is a bit wobbly here. I can tell you that the signal, if we was to do a live here, is good on 4G, as far as I am aware. Because I've looked at my 4G and it looks fine for me. Look how festive this is. It's just amazing to have a look at. Christmas tree outside the church here. Christmas market. That's probably gone now. It is just literally quiet down here. Look at the view of All Saints Church of Huntingdon and the tree to go with it. The one in Haverhill is actually on Pease Hill of Market Square. This one's actually next to a church. How amazing is that, Julian? The tree of the Christmas tree here in November. It's just amazing, isn't it? Just having a little quick look around here. It's really, really quiet down here. It's just amazingly quiet. But it's just nice when it's quiet like this. There's a free cash machine just down there. I've actually just noticed that. That's the main brand, of course, bank there. You can vaguely see it there.
How far are you going to go?
I can't see any betting shop down here, by the way.
Well, behind you, Woodham Hill.
Oh, you've got one, have you?
Yeah.
Not a Coles, then? No. You haven't seen the Coles? Plenty of Icelands around here. Yep, the free cash machine should be around here somewhere. If you don't know the area, it's quite difficult. Must be around here somewhere. There's literally nothing around here in terms of cash machines. They've just taken them away or what? I don't know. Hairdressing at night. I wouldn't have my hair done at night. Take away. roosters. Looks like Five Guys for a bit there, doesn't it? Diagonal. £4.50. Not bad, is it? That's quite cheap, really. Amazing price. Definitely worth coming to Huntingdon again. The Almo Lounge Cafe Bar. It's open at night around this area where Julian is walking. Just as we thought there was a cash machine literally down the other way, we found out that there's one this way. If it takes all cards, it's this machine here, and presumably they will be free of charge in high streets.
We've just finished the video now, so this is only a highlights video of Huntingdon. Well, not actually Dun.
Huntingdon.
And just finishing through the town during the night. So it's only a little brief little tour of here, and there is a church as we go past. I hope we do watch the first part of the video, and we can do that.
And perhaps we'll come back next time. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you folks.
And hopefully you can remember what to say for next time as well.
Thank you folks from Huntingdon town here in Easy or Easy Diocese.
It's Huntingdon,
Cambridgeshire.
You've got to have a vegan burger in Newmarket and of course here. And that's the times of it, and sometimes they pack up early as they do in some marketplaces. Free cash machine that we missed out here. Julian, how do you know it is our Barclays area there that we didn't actually know about? It's over there. So if you come down here, you'll get an idea. It's just round there. Bit of a dark place to put it, isn't it?
But you towards the end of the church.
Okay, we've got to show you this picture here when we come up to it here, and you'll see why in just a minute. Look at that, it's just amazing. It's the Cromwell Museum. You can't really see it, but of course, just look at it. It's just amazing to look at. It's quiet when it's spooky, and in particular for Julian, who is waiting patiently. Pizza Express here. Here in Huntingdon, there is another part to the high street over in that direction to definitely check out. Obviously, it won't be as festive as what we've seen today, but it will be definitely worth us checking it out for joining us.
Okay, until next time. See you then.
Bye. So I thought I would record my last presenting here outside the All Saints Church of course, Huntingdon, and you can see how lit up it is. It looks fantastic from here, as you can see.
to you while on the station. Likewise, if you are on the train, please do not use the emergency alarm between stations unless it is absolutely necessary, as this can cause delay in getting assistance to you. Wrap up warm and enjoy your journey. Thank you.
We are at Huntingdon train station, awaiting for the train which will come from Peterborough in that direction here, and we are on platform 3, I believe. No, it's platform 2. There you go. That's the one we would have to catch to get to Hitchin. That's the platform we would have to sort of catch, or anybody to say the least. There is lifts on that side there. You can vaguely see them there, and you walk across there, and there's another lift here, and you can also use the stairs if you really have to. If you're like me that wants to save energy, then probably best not to use the stairs. But that is where you stop off. There is only one exit to go out and one way in that direction over there, because that's where the barriers are, in that direction, and literally you can't get across onto the platform without actually going towards there. And if I turn a right here, this is literally where we walked up the road towards a sort of bridge which they're doing construction on, and then crossing a lot of I can't say the word, that was so fast that was. Crossing a lot of traffic lights to get to where we had to get to Sanford House first of all, which is the Springs down in Huntingdon. And of course we saw a bit of the town, which was great as well. On our way to Hitchin now on the train, and Jim's trying to work out the Cambridge and Peterborough prices, whilst I tell you that we've had an extraordinary day here. We just keep basically giving you extra footages for everyone to see, and I hope you really have enjoyed it here. Sorry about the clattering here, that's probably the train going through the track here. But yeah, this is fairly kind of like new train here. It's quieter than when we came to Huntingdon today, but yeah, we're on our way to Hitchin, calling at St Neots, Sandy, and all those small little train stops, and then we've got to change platform, I think, and then we've got to go to Cambridge. So if you ever do this route, it's definitely worth coming and trying out this route. Yeah, it's probably best to actually do this route from Cambridge to Huntingdon, and I would say and recommend it, because other routes have bus replacements on that particular route. For example, Bury St Edmunds to Ipswich, that route on the weekends can be bus replacement, things like that, just using that as an example. So take a look at this beautiful looking train here. Looks very new, I have to say. It's very dull to see out each window. Julius having a little bit of a rest. You can see me in the window there. I don't know what Julian was looking at just then. Hey? Train what? Times. Oh, train times. Okay. 7:38. Okay. What? At Hitchin, you mean? Yeah. Alright, okay. Good job I got Julian Springs on hand. Although we were in the Springs. I always like to sit near the exit so that we can get out quicker. Grab it before anybody else gets it. Coming into St Neots now.
walking from here to get the bus. It's quite a walk. This is you can just about see train station.